Hello friends, this is today 3rd November 2023 and you are watching daily topic discussion of UPSC Sociology. So let's start the discussion today. Welcome to IAS Yatri and we are going to discuss today for Unit 4 Sociological Thinkers and the first discussion will be on emile Durkheim. So let's start the discussion.
Okay, so emile durkheim DSSR, Division of Labor, Social Facts, Suicide, and Religion and Society. So first is Division of Labor. In Division of Labor, Daman, and Daman, OMII, and OMII, and APF, and CO. Okay, these are its scholars and framework.
One thing I would like to suggest here, instead of having the rote learning of these words, though it is also necessary, but also try to parallelly remember from the pages wise. Like on this pages here was a diagram, mechanical solidarity, organic solidarity. Then next page there is a material density, moral density, and dynamic density increases. Then it talk about that and antagonist cooperation, exploitation. Then it talk about this increase with time, increase with mode of production. What? I know what is the functional aspects of this division of labor. Then the next page there is a anatomic form of division of labor है ना मतलब pathological state of division of labor. Then their solution है ना. But that is also necessary that you, whatever you said, because in exam otherwise you are सोचते रह जाएंगे क्या था
You told me a very nice thing, because one information we should remember it from multiple dimensions, so that if we forget suppose 1 2 dimension, we can remember it from third dimension.
The way you have remembered, if you link it with the images of the book,
Yes,
here on this page, here, then next time also it will be very easy to revise and it
The
will help.
information should be linked from multi dimensions, multi directions.
No, I was not saying that multi-direction. Maybe one direction is sufficient. One two, not so much multi. Okay, let's start. You have 3 minutes.
Okay. So now second topic is social fact. Social fact.
First explain.
No need to explain. Yeah, I know everything.
Okay, just explain these words. What is Daman stand for? What is MM stand for?
Durkheim as a division of labor. So Durkheim was Durkheim want to know, despite being so much differentiation in how society is united together. So he studies division of labor, and Marx was very pessimistic about division of labor, or Marx and the neoliberals. Neoliberals say that it is not. It is the economics, not the social need of the society, that unite them together. Okay, and then material density, moral density, or organic solidarity, material solidarity. Now, what are the functions of division of labor? Like integrity, institutional integrity
of the society.
Integrity of society, and then AI है ना, कुछ ऐसा है,
आई डबल आई.
हाँ, दूसरा
आई
का होता है इंडिविजुअल autonomy,
individuality, promote individual.
Then but sometimes division of labor have some anomalies. These are like anomic division of labor, forced division of labor.
It is a pathological state. Restless.
Thank you for correcting me. So some pathological states in division of labor, like anomic division of labor, forced division of labor, and poorly coordinated division of labor. In poorly coordinated division of labor, that can be corrected by the CO, coordinated CO है ना, code of ethics and occupational associations. They can correct it.
You're right. Now you have so much terminology you are explaining it also.
And I know
definitely you
inside
can you
one
can
one
know,
line,
you know inside. Definitely you can write an exam also. At least these keywords, terminology, points around them. Earlier you were like, division of labor is a good thing. Okay.
Thank you, Aman. You corrected me.
No. Need to subject it again.
यार.
Let's come.
अब क्या करूँ? I don't have money. If I would have
video is there. Now, tell me what.
Second thing is social fact.
No. First, tell me the division of labor definition.
Definition. Okay. Right now, I didn't remember. I didn't try to remember exact definition due to paucity of time. But in layers, I will learn that also.
Okay, and always remember by understanding the concept. मतलब there are two things in a book, any subject. One is concept and fact. So don't focus on so much on fact. Fact maybe you remember after 3-4 reading. But conceptual clarity, try to build it at very early stage, first reading itself. Concept is like, what is that division of labor? Division, dividing, splitting of activity into smaller part or processes, each part performed by different individual groups. That is whole division of labor. Okay, let's move on next.
Second is social fact. Social fact is DS MPW, है ना? So Durkheim.
How did you remember this DSMPW? How can you link it with social fact?
Because
It's like labor we can understand Daman of labor or DMN. Okay, it's always clear. Durkheim, Marx, and neoliberal. DSMPW, social fact.
ये तो बस मैंने अभी देख लिया था थोड़ी देर पहले, इसमें से रिमेम्बर कर पाया, है ना? अदरवाइज कोई वो नहीं है मेरे पास।
वही तो।
लेकिन अंदर का मुझे सब पता है, मटेरियल।
ओके,
है ना? बट DSMPW ये कैसे
फॉरवर्ड हो जाएंगे? मैं खुद ही हो जाता हूँ आफ्टर सो मच रीडिंग इफ आई डोंट हैव प्रॉपर लिंकेज। इट कैन बी रिमेम्बर बाय दिस वे, जैसे सोशल फैक्ट है तो मैं तो ऐसे याद किया था, जैसे सोशल फैक्ट जनरली सोशल लाइक गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसीज आर सोशल होता है, और एलपीडब्ल्यू क्रिकेट में होता है, एलपीडब्ल्यू आउट हो जाता है, जैसे गवर्नमेंट आउट हो जाती है ना, तो कुछ डीएस एमपीडब्ल्यू हालांकि कुछ लिंकेज है नहीं। डीएस जैसे ऐसा होता है सोशल फैक्ट, वी कैन रिमेम्बर इट बाय दैट वे, डीएस एमपीडब्ल्यू। Okay, we can do letter first. You should finish your.
Okay, DSMPW, and in social fact, there is framework also, like characteristics of social work.
Social science.
Social science, characteristics of social science. नहीं, character. I am telling about characteristics of social fact. I am not telling about characteristics of social science. Characteristics of social fact are ECGI, and characteristics of social science is SONG. SONGG. So the social fact is finished. Now DS MPW, Durkheim, Susan Jones, है ना? And should I tell you what they said also?
No, there are more things, frameworks. More frameworks are there.
Only these.
No, what are the type of social fact?
इसमें लिख रहा है?
Yeah.
Social fact.
Material and non-material type of social fact. MN.
Okay.
Then how to understand social fact. CF, cause of social fact and functions of social fact by this way. Then rules of observation of rules of understanding of social fact. OECD, rules of observation, rules of explanation, rules of classification, rules
Although
of
all these things are in books, but not in this thing.
Where all these things are here.
Where it is? Can you show me?
Yeah, song.
हाँ, ECGI. बस मैंने ये करा,
OECD,
ऊपर वाला नहीं करा. Either these are of above one. So I did only these two.
इसके आगे था और ये रहा.
अच्छा.
TONGSIN.
अच्छा ना, I didn't do these things.
Okay.
ये होता है हमारा मन चाहता है छोटे से छोटा करो. Sorry, I will do those also.
Okay.
तो Susan Jones say it is very important to distinguish sociology from philosophical discourse, है ना? So from social science from philosophical discourse.
What conceptuality says कि remember it in that Susan Jones says that these social facts are important. They help us to distinguish sociology from philosophical discourse. Earlier there was only theories in the market. In that, Babu. Are you feeling sleepy?
No, sir.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay. Next is Susan Jones. Then MPW out हो गया. M से हो गया Merton. Merton says these grand theories are not practical, है ना? These theories are not practical. So he gave middle range theories. And P से Peter Berger, and W से Weber. Weber says fact doesn't occur naturally, just like, and you cannot collect it like pebbles, है ना? So he said that microview is also required, है ना? And then Peter Berger said that he also said something non-positivist thing. What did he say?
We are discussing so right. MPW. Weber, Merton, Peter Berger. I am not able to recall right now.
I'm
आ गया सारा आ गया. Seriously, always never try to do this. Let me search. durkheim, हाँ yeah. रिजल्ट आ गए हैं स्टूडेंट्स, जिन जिन बच्चों ने गलत कर रहे हैं. हाँ, कि objectivity is not possible in social observation. He is doing injustice with ignoring individual behavior. Individual in bit of objectivity, है ना.
ठीक है. Objectivity is not possible in social behavior. Okay, that's finished. And now Durkheim social fact is finished. Now Durkheim's new concept, that is alienation. So alienation is very nice topic. DMJD. Okay, and framework is FIR FA AEFA. Okay, so Durkheim what is topic? Durkheim talk about this DSS है ना, suicide है ना, suicide है ना. Durkheim gave definition of suicide, and then any cause of death.
Framework, first tell me framework.
I have already told you.
What were the frameworks?
FIR FA and DS
FIR
AEFA
हाँ,
or DMJD.
that was the scholars. I'm asking about the frameworks apart from this FIR AEFA.
FIR AEFA. बस यही था.
No, there are the what are the multivariate analysis
MBA बस
plus what are the social factor which influence the suicide?
रीजन नहीं था.
RGMLD.
कहाँ है ये?
There.
देखा?
Or show me yours so that I can show in yours. RGMLD, MBA, ISM, PGCH.
यार मैंने हर चीज का नाम उसके सामने वाला करा, नीचे वाला
सोचता क्या था नीचे होगी किस चीज के लिए, ऐसी लिखी होगी.
मैं पता टॉपिक देखता था पहला है सोशल फैक्ट. सोशल फैक्ट का आगे क्या है, बस ये तीन चीज, फिर ये तीन चीज कर लेता, फिर जल्दी से अगले टॉपिक पे चला जाता. आफ्टर सुसाइड, सुसाइड के आगे क्या है, DMG FIR FI, ये कर लेता और उससे अगला टॉपिक चला जाता, फिर अगला टॉपिक हुआ. शिट यार, चल ठीक है मैं कर लूँगा अब. सॉरी यार, आई बिकम हाइपर की. और क्या, खत्म तो हो गया. ठीक है, तो डी से दुर्खाइम सुसाइड है ना. J.M. Atkinson criticized his data quality. He said that some Christians don't they taboo the suicide. They don't report it as a suicide, and it also depends on different countries how they collect suicide data, which thing they call suicide है ना. और सेकंड थिंग JD है ना. डी से आ जाएगा ढैरेंडॉर्फ. ढैरेंडॉर्फ सेज,
ढैरेंडॉर्फ नहीं होगा, फ्रीडमैन.
हाँ, फ्रीडमैन.
क्या,
डेविड फ्रीडमैन.
हाँ, डेविड फ्रीडमैन
सेड कि व्हाट डिड ही से,
कि Durkheim also suffered from ecological fallacies.
Yes, he generalized the personal phenomena है ना.
हाँ, he tried to generalize a very apparent personal phenomena.
ठीक है. और FIRFA, suicide happens due to force of integration, force of regulation, and force of integration is equal to those things. AE है ना. मैं बता रहा हूँ, fatalistic, anomic and AE हो जाएगा egoistic and altruistic.
हाँ, altruistic, suicide, egoistic. Which one is excessive force of integration, lower force of integration?
Lower force of integration egoistic, और force of regulation, lower force of regulation is anomic.
हाँ ठीक है. तो similarly one is extreme force, one is lower force, lower integration, extra integration. Similarly they are the definition of suicide.
any cause of death, according to Durkheim, any cause of death,
Any case of
any
death.
case of death caused by positive, negative, and
Direct,
indirect action of the actor, which he know
Victim.
will actor
action of the
action
victim
of the victim,
himself.
which he know will produce
This
this
result.
result.
Okay. Okay. Or multivariate analysis.
MBA.
What is it?
Durkheim the study of suicide na, he took multiple variables like suicide may cause due to marital status and religion of a person, gender of a person, and gender and locality, है ना. So these all are variables, independent variable. These are the suicide is a dependent variable. So he changed one by one variable to know their effect on this thing. So this analysis is called multivariate analysis.
So in exam we can write multivariate analysis is a technique in which we analyze the relationship between various variables. One independent variable is taken and its relationship with another independent variables. We keep our independent variable, we analyze impact on independent variable while keeping all of the variables constant. Similarly, we repeat this exercise for all of that, then we make the relationship between them. Okay. Now further is that further is what? Next topic.
नेक्स्ट टॉपिक क्या हो गया शायद
हो गया सारे DSSR.
रिलीजन एंड सोसाइटी.
Tell me.
रिलीजन एंड सोसाइटी. DT RPW है ना. तो
DT RMW.
BMW से RMW DT RMW and religion and society. DT RMW sacred, profane, SPT टोटेम. बस ये तीन चीजें हैं ना.
Yes.
ठीक है, मैं सोचा इसमें भी तो कुछ नहीं छोड़ दिया. ठीक है, तो डी से दुर्खाइम, टी से he developed this theory as a reaction to the early prevailing view about religion. For example, he criticized Tony's animistic theory and Max Muller nature myth theory. Okay. Taylor. Sorry, thank you for correcting me. Taylor. Okay. DT RMW. अब R से हो जाएगा these are the critics. R से रेडक्लिफ ब्राउन, M से मेलिनोस्की और W से विलियम एडवर्ड स्टेनर. W.E. स्टेनर. उसने कहा था कि भाई मेलिनोस्की ने तो कहा था ये आर्म चेयर अप्रोच यूज करता है ना. एंड आर से रेडक्लिफ ब्राउन ने he is accused of he didn't why he study only one totem, है ना, and ethnic group have more than one totem. For example,
why he choose a particular
totem है. For example, this R से क्या नाम है, रेडक्लिफ ब्राउन study of New South Wales study tell tribe may have different totem depend on their gender and their age and their individuality, ethnicity.
Gender, age or individuality.
हाँ. और now विलियम एडवर्ड स्टेनर.
जेंडर, क्लेन एंड इंडिविजुअल. हाँ, विलियम एडवर्ड स्टेनर.
रिलीजन है ना, तू बता.
Dichotomy between sacred and profane are not absolute. There may be multiple things called mundane, है ना.
Okay.
It is not necessary only two things will be there.
SPT sacred, profane and totem.
What is sacred? What is profane? What is totemism?
Things which are forbidden are sacred and profane. I will revise. Totem is the smallest form of religion followed by tribal society. Or I will do the definition.
They always try to do conceptual quality of the concepts, है ना. What is the sacred? Sacred are the things which are set apart and forbidden. मतलब those who are worshipped, a relationship of fear with them, है ना, which are very highly divine. The rest of all other things of the world, things eating, dancing, going, interacting, they are profane. सांसारिक वस्तु है, profane. What is totemism? A totem, basically totemism is a religion of the primitive society, Arunta tribe of Australia. So why he studied that? He says that कि modern religion is very much complex. So it is very difficult to establish causal relationship by indirect experimentation in this modern religion. So if we do indirect experimentation in simple religion, tribal religion, then if we establish cause and fact, the same can be applied for modern religion. That's why he studied the totemism religion of Australia, Arunta tribe, है ना. Okay. Thank you. Then there is a theory, conceptual clarity, है ना. Okay, let's move on.
You will tell now.
What?
What you want to tell?
Anything, Merton, Mead,
Merton, tell me.
Merton. So Merton first of all gave four concepts: LCMR, latent and manifest function, conformity deviance, middle range theory, and R stand for reference group. So let's start with latent and manifest function. So the scholar framework and definition. So I will start with the definition first. Latent function. So first of all, manifest function are the actual intention of the actor, है ना? The actor understood their action and they are the subjective disposition of the actor. And the latent function are the neither intended nor perceived by the actor. They are actually established by the investigator and they are the objective manifestation of the action of the actor. And this example is like someone purchased car. So manifest function is transportation and conspicuous consumption of car basically, and it's not basic consumption. And the latent function to increase the status. ठीक है तो and latent function what is this latent and manifest function है ना. This is true definition. Now second thing is that scholars will be here. हाँ, scholars will be here. MRM Malinowski, Radcliffe Brown and Merton. Malinowski and MRM एंड उसके बाद हो जाएगा स्पेंसर दुर्कहाइम एंड रेडक्लिफ ब्राउन, देन रेडक्लिफ ब्राउन एंड पार्सन, है ना. तो व्हाट दिस सेड इट इज आल्सो नीड टू से, है ना.
No, no, no.
ओके, देन फर्दर इसके कंसेप्ट्स हो जाएंगे. द कंसेप्ट्स विल बी लाइक यूआईयू, फंक्शनल यूनिटी, फंक्शनल इंडिस्पेंसिबिलिटी एंड यूनिवर्सल फंक्शनलिज्म. And then DNLM, dysfunction, non-function, latent and manifest function.
Now tell me their insight also.
Okay, so MRM, Malinowski and Reddick. Basically, Merton says that the Malinowski and Reddick, Cliff Brown, they said functional unity or the functional aspect of the simple tribal society. But these validation, this theory can't apply to the modern religion because there may be some dysfunctional aspect of this religion also. It may lead to violence, conflict, all these things. So that's why that Merton says that they are not applicable today. And in functional unity postulate, basically the Spencer Durkheim and Radcliffe Brown says that the religion provide functional unity. Whatever exists it provide unity in the world, and a functional unity. So but Merton says that no, it's not true. And whatever provide, for example, religion in simple society provide unity, but in modern society it may provide conflict also. Then this Radcliffe Brown Parson says that there must be some indispensable social items should be there, है ना. There must be some indispensable function need to be performed. This social item needed there. But Merton says that's just like a social item may have multiple functions. Similarly, same function can be have functional alternative. That means social items are not indispensable. For example, in Indian society, if there will be no caste discrimination, then it may be better society. It is not necessary caste discrimination, racial discrimination is necessary in world. हो गया.
और वो तो बता फिर आगे का था ना, जैसे यूआई, चल वो तो बता दिया. अगला बता. Latent and manifest function.
बता दिया latent function क्या है, manifest. Initially definition.
इसमें scholars
बता दो दिए.
कौन से.
अच्छा, Thorstein Veblen, Merton and Thorstein Veblen. Thorstein Veblen talk about the conspicuous consumption of car. Manifest function is to transportation, latent function to increase the status.
ठीक है
है ना. तो
और भी चीज थी, है ना.
क्या
दिस अप्रोच कैसे कंबाइंड होती है साइकोलॉजिकल एंड सोशियोकल्चरल एस्पेक्ट से.
कौन सी.
यही लेटेंट एंड मैनिफेस्ट फंक्शन.
कहाँ, किसने कहा. Who said where.
तूने अभी तक ये सब बताया था मर्टन के अंदर. ये
भी तो बताया था latent function, but I have already told you what is latent function, manifest functions,
and this psychological and
I didn't tell you. ऐसा तो I didn't tell you about Merton was a neo-functionalist. He don't want to be called as true structural functionalism because he
okay, now next topic, middle range theories.
Middle or first is that conformity and deviance. Okay. So first of all, definition of conformity, deviance, and anomaly. Conformity is like a action which is oriented to social norms and expectations that falls within the tolerance prescribed by the society. Its conformity. Deviance is non-conformity or deviated from the accepted path. And anomaly is a situation in which there is a discrepancy between the cultural goals and structure means available to achieve them. For example, cultural goals is to get high income and structure mean to get education and then placement. But someone don't get this education and he do criminal activities, dacoity to earn that income. Okay, so this is enemy. And now there is a scholars will be like in this topic conformity and deviance है ना. That is MD Hull. First of all, Merton who gave this theory of conformity and deviance है ना in the society, anomy, 5 adaptive response. Durkheim told about that anomy is due to the normlessness. It is a pathological state in which pathological division of labor took place, and it is a negative state and only transitory in nature. While other side, Merton said that it is always there and it not necessarily be negative. It may give positive result as well, just like in the form of innovation. And now it's criticism like Howard Baker, Albert Cohen, and Lamert. Howard Baker gave the labeling theory. That means ki deviation is not the intrinsic quality of the behavior itself. One is labeled as deviant, one not deviant.
That is sufficient if you will say na to me. Howard Baker labeling theory, and because you can write in exam yourself है ना
yes,
around that है ना.
No, we should say also, we should try to speed up or speed to explain here fast.
अच्छा
Lamert says that these are the views of the powerful in the society. Those who wield power also decide who will be deviant. Similarly, Albert Cohen talked about that Merton theory has failed to explain to non-utilitarian crimes, such as vandalism, है ना, because they don't explain by this reward system. They were explained by the subculture. So that was his criticism. Now his frameworks will be in this CIRRR and CDA, conformity, deviance, anomy, and CIRRR is like 5 adaptive response: conformity, innovative, ritualistic, retreatist, and rebellion based on cultural goals and institutional means. A diagram is there. Cultural goals and institutional accept, reject.
And 5 है क्या है?
5 adaptive response. These are conformity, innovation, ritualist, retreatist, rebellion. These are 5 adaptive response.
अच्छा 5 adaptive response ये लिखा है 5 है. Reference next topic
middle range theory. Middle range theory, there is no scholar, though we should add the scholar है ना by little bit here and there. Okay, so life frameworks will be MM was AHTSA, AHTSA, and then RG and QP and QP and TDM, and then step CD, disadvantage, and criticism will be EUSO. So basically middle range theory, they are the middle part within the macro theory, which are too ambitious, and micro theory which have little practical consequences. And it basically middle range theory are they focus on the collection of simple assumptions and hypothesis can be formed, and validating testing can be done on that basis, and it helps in sociological analysis by assumptions, hypothesis, and testing. Further, they act as a bridge between the raw empiricism and grand theories, and they use both kind of quantitative, qualitative technique, primary and secondary source of data collection. Ultimately, they are the middle range theory are a triple lines of theory, data, and method. It has advantage like scientific nature, testability, empiricism, predictability, low cost and time consuming. And its criticism is that there is a little scope of universality or subjectivity. They are over empiricism, over emphasize on data.
UMRich this time ना CT US मतलब जो भी लिखा है तूने
maybe not there.
Okay, next is
नहीं वैसे इसमें तो पहले ही था शायद US.
हाँ यार MMTM
MMTDM, step CT, RG. EUSO is not written here. EUSO is also here. Everything is here. EUSO. Okay, let's move on.
Next move.
R, reference group. So first of all, I would like to start with definition. Reference group. Reference group is a group with which one always make comparison in order to evaluate one's achievement, aspiration, and role performance. They act as a standard of comparison, है ना? They act as a normative set of. They set a normative setup. They set normative standards.
They act as normative standards.
They act as normative standards for the individual. And normative standards for the individual, and the scholars will be in this topic. Reference group will be the one is Merton, second is Samuel Stouffer's MS, And Merton says about this reference group, his theory was inspired from the Samuel Stewart, the American soldiers, in which his soldiers, there is a relative deprivation in the soldier despite no apparent deprivation in actual terms. So इस framework के MN plus minus
hardship term है, in actual term of hardship.
अरे it's framework will be MN plus minus. The type of reference group will be membership group, non-membership group, positive group, negative group. Then what qualities or characteristic of a reference group? PORI, that means stand for power and prestige, isolation in our group, open and close group, role model in that group.
ये characteristics हैं या some factor to deciding
some factor to decide. Yes. Characteristics
reference group बनाए.
हाँ, दोनों चीजें हो गए है ना. और इसके अलावा रेफरेंस ग्रुप में जो और कंसेप्ट है like anticipatory socialization and then paria, social isolation in our own group है ना. And choice of a reference group depend on कि someone want sports, politician, religious, all these things. And then one thing is like self-fulfilling prophecy. ओके फिनिश.
एक मार्जिनल मेन भी है ना.
वो तो परिया था ना, सोशल आइसोलेशन हो जाएगा मार्जिनल मेन.
और RI क्या चीज है?
RI is reference group and interaction group. Basically reference group is with which one always make comparison in order to evaluate one's achievement, aspiration or performance. Interaction group is general part of the social environment in which individuals generally do interaction but don't want to join them. He don't have any aspiration, neither set normative standards. Okay. Is it sufficient for today?
Yes.
Okay guys, this is sufficient for today. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned with IAC Yatri. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. I speak only these lines just to improve my communication skills because I know no one is going to stay till this point to listen our conversation. Would you like to say something? So you can also try to improve fluency.
Thank you, but thank you. For increase in fluency, I think we should do discussion instead of just saying one line every day. That thank you guys. I hope you like it, and it was really a very fantastic.
You are right. We should have some new people and with whom we
new
can
type of interaction. Like in suppose new interaction depends on new situations, new people, है ना. And it is also not new that each time we do a video call to a new people and do hello, how are you, I am doing this and you are doing this. I think new interaction will be if we reach on a shop and we want bhaiya, can you have some this particular product. He will say no, I don't have.
Basically you want to say that we need an environment.
Yes.
Leave it. Okay, thank you guys. Bye. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.